Hey guys, welcome to day 30. 30 days. We did it. I think. No, I know it's been 30 days today. I made sure. I went back and checked. Because apparently yesterday I was saying day 27 when it was really day 29. Apparently I cannot count. Can't do it. So, it's 30 days. I think this is the first time in my life that I have actually finished a 30-day commitment of any kind, whether that be health related or otherwise. So, quite excited about it. But yeah, I made it. It's 30 days, and man, has it been a long 30 days. I'm trying to put together a compilation, if I think I'm saying that word right, it's really late, a compilation of the last 30 days, just so that you guys can kind of see the progress, and so that I can see the progress of when, I started at day 1 and now day 30. So I'm kind of excited. Obviously, I'm not done. I'm going to continue doing this because it's continuing to help people and it's continuing to help me. I am going to add some guest stars in. So for the very first guest star will actually be tomorrow. Her name is Brenda, and she is one of my best friends that I met way back in high school, and we are still friends now. I know I don't look that old. I promise I am. I think I've said it before. I'm 31. On this podcast, that's how tired I am, vlog. So I'm excited. She's gonna share her story tomorrow, and really of the things that she goes through, because I think that it's so valuable for people to share their story. I think it gives your story some validation when you share it. I think a lot of the times, at least in the last 30 days, man, I sometimes think that it's all in my head. I think that I have no idea what's going on. I wish sometimes it was all in my head and not in reality. I've dealt with things in the last 30 days that I would not wish on anybody. And I'm going to continue to deal with them. This is a lifelong thing. This is not something that I am going to be cured from in the next 6 months, the next year, the next several years. And that reality is really daunting. It's really scary. I know I've cried on here, I've laughed on here, I've smiled, I've been really tired on here, I've been really energetic on here, I've kind of gone through a huge scheme of emotions in the last 30 days. But the thing I want you all to get out of this most, it being the 30-day mark, is I'm celebrating with a smoothie from Smoothie King because my wonderful cousin and her husband went and got me one. But secondly, that everyone's journey is different. While my first 30 days was an incredibly rocky road, and it's going to continue to be so, and I know that, everybody experiences mental health battles very, very, very differently. And so for the next 30 days after this, I'm committed to sharing other people's stories. While you may not relate to mine, while mine may be less complicated than yours, more complicated than yours, same but different, by sharing other people's stories with you guys, I think that you'll be able to relate better. Like I said, everybody's story is unique, but there are things that we pick out of everybody's stories that we can relate to. And in talking with my family tonight, because we had a big family meeting tonight over Zoom, because we're that family, They told me that they could never understand what I'm going through because they never experienced it. And they haven't experienced things to the extent that I'm experiencing them. Or some of the things that I'm experiencing at all. They have no idea. They're doing the best they can to support me. But in reality, I'm flying solo. Because I'm the only one that understands what I'm going through. And the hardest part about that is that it's my job to tell everyone else what I need. And I'm never been good at that. Because I'm Wonder Woman and I try to do it all by myself. It's just not possible. There are things that I've thought about and conclusions I've come to over the last 30 days that is just soul crushing. Absolutely soul crushing. But you know what? I'm still here. I'm still doing the thing. I'm still being as much of me as I can be with all of this. And guys, it's just gonna get wilder. There are things coming. Just be ready to be on this journey with me, because there are things coming. And it is going to be a wild ride. And while I would love to say that I'm ready for it, I'm really not. Looking back at day one's vlog, because I watched it earlier, because I wanted to see, right? I want to see my progress. I realized that on day one, I was still very dark and still very beaten down and still very confused. But I was hopeful. On day 30, I'm just as confused, if not more. I've had more things come out in the last 30 days than I did while I was in the hospital. And there are going to continue to be things that pop up here and there, and I'm like, where did that come from? Because that's out of left field. But it's still going to happen. So, we deal with it. We deal with it when it comes. My shirt, appropriately, I didn't mean to wear this shirt at this time, but my shirt appropriately says, hard to handle. Ain't that the truth? Like I said, wasn't on purpose. I just kind of saw it in the video and I was like, oh, appropriate shirt today. I'm so happy that you guys are on this journey with me. And some of you may have fallen off by now and are like, this lady is absolutely nuts. And it's true, I am. I'm totally nuts and totally okay with it. At this point, it's either accepted or what? There's not another choice, is there? You gotta accept it. Because this is real life. Real life throws curveballs. You know the saying, we learn to make lemonade with lemons that we're given? Man, I'm just trying to figure it out. And to be honest with you, I don't know that I'll ever have the answer. That's okay. For now. I think eventually I'll get to the point where I really just want the answer and I'm really just tired of this ride. But we only know so much about the human brain, and we may know more things about the rest of the body, but even the rest of the body reacts differently with everything. People have different cold symptoms and different flu symptoms, and it affects their body differently. Like, things that we have all the time, everybody reacts to that differently. Why would mental health issues be any different? So, while I will continue this ride, I am going to add some friends along the way, and they are excited to get started with me and reach out. If you want me to share your story, or if you want to send me a video of your story so that I can post it here, please do. I cannot tell you how therapeutic it's been for me to record these and then literally go back and watch them. Because a lot of the time while I'm recording these, I have no idea what I'm saying. It just comes out of my mouth. It's from up high to down low. Like it's all him. He's doing it all. And I'm just the vessel that he's currently using. So it's fun to go back and watch them. And I've made progress. Have I made the progress I expected myself to? No. Did I have my expectations set too high? Most likely. But we shoot for the stars, we land on the moon. The most I can do is to offer you this piece of advice, which I said in earlier vlogs. You can do anything, but you can't do everything. We all need a little help along the way. And I will be signing off for day 30. We made it. But I will see you guys tomorrow for the next 30 days of guest stars. Have a good night, guys. Love you all. Thank you.